Good afternoon, Turks and Caicos. Here's your 3-day public weather forecast issued on Friday, the 10th of January 2025. The general situation: a high-pressure ridge extends across the area in the wake of a frontal boundary, bringing cooler and drier weather across the islands today. Special warnings: beachgoers and small craft operators are advised to avoid Atlantic waters due to the risk of rip currents and rough surf caused by large, long-period swells along northern and eastern coastlines. The weather: partly sunny today, fair and cool tonight. A small craft advisory is in effect. Small craft operators should avoid entering Atlantic waters. Winds are northeasterly at 10 to 15 knots, becoming northeast to east at 10 knots or less. Seas are 2 to 4 feet in the Caicos Bank, 5 to 7 feet near shore, building up to 7 to 11 feet in northerly to northeasterly swells offshore in Atlantic waters. Daytime high temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit, with the overnight low temperature of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunset is at 5:23 p.m. The next high tide is at 5:20 p.m. and the next low tide is at 11:24 p.m. The extended forecast for the next 2 days: fair weather will persist through the weekend as a high pressure system moves across the islands. For Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 81. For Saturday night, fair with a low around 66. A small craft advisory will remain in effect. Small craft operators should avoid entering Atlantic waters. Winds are east to southeast at 10 knots or less, falling light and variable in the evening. Seas are 3 feet or less in Caicos Bank, 5 to 7 feet near shore, building up to 9 feet in northerly to northeasterly swells offshore in Atlantic waters. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 81. For Sunday night, fair with a low around 68. Winds are east to southeast at 5 knots or less, becoming northeast to east at 10 knots or less. Seas are 3 feet or less near shore and in the Caicos Bank, 3 to 5 feet offshore in Atlantic waters. That is the 3-day public weather forecast issued on Friday, the 10th of January 2025 by the Turks and Caicos Islands National Weather Service. The next 3-day forecast will be issued on Monday.